Hi guys, it's that Bulgarian chick and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing something a bit different because I'm kind of bored and I asked you guys to send me your favorite animated movies on my Instagram story, and I have them all prepared here and I will be ranking them from best to worst or haven't watched in my preference, how they affected me, what I thought about the movie, all that. So if your favorite movie isn't in my top favorites, don't be offended. It's nothing personal. It's just what I think about them and how they affected me. If you haven't seen any of these movies, you could watch them and see if you like them. So without any further ado, let's just start. By the way guys, future Avia joining in. When I say tired, don't listen to me. It's tear, but yeah, my English is terrible. And also Zootropolis, could be Zootopia. It has two names, so that one too. As you can see, my tires are from best to worst are kings and queens, so the absolute best in my preference, the ones I rewatched. I think the storyline is great, I think the characters are great, I think representation is great, I think the animation is great, all of that. Then I have very good, they're like super good, but they're just not quite up there for me. Then we have good, like good movies, I would watch them, I love them, but they're just not my favorites. Then we have decent, the decent ones, you know, they're just decent, you know, like, they're okay, I would probably not rewatch them. Then we have meh, and these are movies that I just personally didn't vibe with, they weren't my faves. Yeah, then we have bad, probably movies that I wouldn't watch again, or I couldn't even get through, or just movies I just don't like the storyline's dumb, or like I didn't like the songs or anything. And then we have the last category, which is haven't watched. And there are some of these movies that you guys said that were your favorites that I haven't seen, which I would probably make my priority to see because some of them look really interesting. And yeah, there will be some shockers here of some movies that I haven't seen, but you know, bear with me, okay? So let's start ranking them. So first here I have Princess and the Frog, and that immediately goes to Kings and Queens. This is one of my favorite movies. The storyline's great. I like that, you know, the representation of the characters. I love the songs, are so good. I like that, you know, it's not the typical the prince and the frog, you know, the girl gets the guy and then that's it. I like how Tiana worked for everything that she wanted. She had a dream and she didn't like depend on anyone to do it for her. She did it for herself. I think the singers are amazing. The storyline's great. The animation is great. I think it's just one of the best. Okay, so that's definitely Kings and Queens. Next we have Shark Tale, and Shark Tale definitely goes to very good. I personally really like this movie. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times probably. It's really good. I like the idea that not all sharks are bad and all of that. It's really funny. The animation is great. The storyline is great, and it's just dope. So then we have Sinbad. Okay, Sinbad definitely goes to my Kings and Queens. That movie is so underrated. If you haven't seen Sinbad, what are you doing? Next, we have Chicken Run. If you haven't seen Chicken Run, I definitely recommend watching it. Chicken Run is weird. It's very weird. It's not for everybody. And the animation is strange as well. It's not typical animation. And this one goes to good. Like, it's not like the best, but I really like it. And I kind of, like, I've watched it when I was young, so that's why it kind of goes there. Okay, next we have Ice Age. And Ice Age definitely goes to good. It goes to good because personally it wasn't my favorite when I was young. It was good, it was fun, it was adventurous. I really like the second part, I think, or the third. I mean, all of the parts are good, honestly. Sid is just... yeah. Next we have Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, honestly, is a really good movie, but was never my favorite. So that just goes to good. Like, the storyline is great, the animation is great for like the 2000s. I think it was made in 2000 or something. Like, Dory's funny, you know, I like it. I really like it, and I read some theories that are really just... okay, that's really strange. Like, I read some really weird theories about it, and they kind of changed my whole perspective for the movie. I kind of really liked Finding Dory as well. But yeah, Finding Nemo, just, it's good. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's like one of the things that you have to watch if you haven't seen. Okay, next we have Beauty and the Beast, and I'm talking about the animation, not the new one with Emma Watson. Beauty and the Beast is, again, a good movie. Not one of my favorites. I mean, I really like Belle. She's like smart and she stands up for what she wants. I mean, it's a typical story that we all know. It's just a classic and it's good, but not my favorite. The next we have Brother Bear. Oh my god, I have the feeling that my good tire is gonna be like full. Brother Bear, again, good, really good movie. I like it. It's about like this guy who kills a bear and transforms into one and then finds like this little cub and takes care of him. So yeah, that one goes there. Next, we have Wreck-It Ralph, and that's immediately my Kings and Queens. That's like one of my favorite animated movies. I just vibe with that one on another level. I think it's just really good. Wreck-It Ralph is just so funny. It's adventurous. You know, it's like unconventional. I really like the idea of the arcade game characters, that they're alive and each and everyone has their own personality and character and they're not all, you know, bad as they are in the game or like good. So that's a really good one. I really recommend it. Next, we have Zootropolis. Okay, that movie was absolutely great. I really liked it. And I think that's gonna go to very good tire. It's just really fun. It's a great idea, like how the animals have their own like cities and everybody has like a, you know, a profession, and it was very funny. It was good. It was very good. Okay, next we have Lilo and Stitch, I think, or Lilo and Stitch. Don't come after me, don't kill me. I haven't watched it actually. I know everybody loves it and everyone's like, go watch it. I will watch it, but for now I'm just putting this in the haven't watched tire. Apparently it's very good, but I have no opinion on it since I haven't watched it. So, yeah, that's for that. Next, we have a really good one. It's Pocahontas, and that immediately goes to very good. I just love the story, the visuals, the song. Oh, and I love an empowering female character. She's just amazing. She's so beautiful. Colors of the Wind is like one of the best Disney songs, but that is it. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Just go watch it. Go watch it. Okay, next we have the Aristocats. A lot of people actually have never heard of this movie, which I find so hard to believe because it's like a classic. It's so good. Definitely goes to very good. It talks about these cats that live in a mansion with like really rich owners, and you know, they're aristocrats. They're very entitled, and you know, they have everything handed on a silver platter, literally. But then there's this one guy that kidnaps them because like they take all the attention of their owner, the woman, and you know, it shows their adventure in the wild, and the songs are amazing. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat, a classic. That's it. Next we have Trolls, and this movie is very childish. I mean, it's as all animated ones, but this one is very for children, but I really liked it. I'm gonna put it in good tire. It's about these little creatures who really like to dance, sing, and hug, and that's what they do all the time. They're very happy. And trolls, because they think that the only way to... No. Goblins? No. They're eaten by these creatures. I don't know their names, but they think that the only way to achieve real happiness is to eat a troll because they're always so happy and dancing and stuff, but that's obviously not true. So the princess of the trolls goes on an adventure to save her friends. It's very good. It has a lot of catchy songs. You know, it talks about true happiness and finding your own true colors. It's dope. And it's voiced by Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick, and I love it. Okay. Next, we have Peter Pan. Honestly, not my favorite. I'm gonna put Peter Pan in decent, cause I don't know. I kind of liked it when I was young, but then I rewatched it when I was a bit older, and honestly, not my fave. I actually really like the live action one. It's just Peter Pan is just so annoying. Honestly, I think he's so annoying and he's creepy. I read a theory that like Peter Pan is actually like the god of death, and the children he takes actually are dead, and they go, you know, to Neverland, which is like heaven for the children, and you know, they stay there forever, blah blah blah, and that's creepy. And yeah, I'm sorry I ruined your whole childhood. Next, we have The Lion King. Contrary to popular belief and, you know, perspective, it's not my king and queen tire, neither is it very good for me. I really like it. I mean, it's great, but I've never vibed with it so much, you know? Like, it was okay. Everybody cried when, you know, spoiler alert, when, you know, Simba's dad died. I don't even know why they did like a live action remake. So that goes to the good tire for me. Next, we have Your Name. And for the people who haven't seen that, that's a Japanese movie from Studio Ghibli. I'm sorry if I don't know. But that movie is really good. And honestly, it's not for everybody, to be honest. It's very strange, and you have to watch it, I think, like 2 times to kind of get it. But it's good. It's more like a teenager film. It's not like children. And yeah, so I would recommend it to watch it. It's a good movie. Actually, it's a very good movie. Honestly, yeah, it's very good. I like it. No, actually, you know what? It's good. I like it, but it's not my favorite. So it's really good. But you should watch it and then have your own opinion about it. Next, we have Monsters, Inc. Yeah, Monsters Incorporated. You know, monsters. Anyways, I really like that movie. It's good. I like it. Not my favorite. Like, I vibe with it. It's just good. I loved, actually, the second one, which is Monsters University. It's like a prequel. I preferred it to the original, and yeah, everybody's gonna kill me, but I loved it, and this one is just good for me, okay? Next, we have Toy Story, and I don't like Toy Story. Like, I watched only one of them, and I watched the third one. Third one was good, but honestly, never vibed with it, never really liked it, so I'm kind of gonna put that in. I mean, I haven't watched the first or second, so I can't really say, so I can't put it in bad or meh, because I've seen only the third one. But okay, from the third one, what I've seen, I'm gonna put it in, like, bad. For me, personally. It's just not my thing, okay? Next, we have Brave. And for Brave, I think I'm gonna put it in very good. I honestly really enjoyed that movie. Watched it a couple of times. I loved, you know, that she was Scottish. Before, we haven't had a Disney movie with a Scottish princess. What I really liked about this, first of all, the visuals were absolutely gorgeous. Second, I really like the family strong bond in this. You know, like the mother-daughter relationship, and how, you know, your mother is strict because she loves you, but sometimes they show their love in a different way than you want or expect, which, you know, I think a lot of us can relate to. So it's very relatable. It's really good. So yeah, that goes to very good. Okay, next we have Shrek, and honestly, that just goes to very good again. Shrek is a classic. It's just amazing. I love that movie. It's funny. I love his accent, actually, until recently, because I've only watched it in Bulgarian, with Bulgarian audio, and only like last year did I find out that he's Scottish. I mean, like a Scottish accent. I didn't know that, so I rewatched them all, and I genuinely love it. All the parts are really good. I mean, the third one is decent, but like first and second part are great. Next, we have El Dorado, and this movie is just amazing. I love it. It goes to very good. It's not like my favorite, but it's so good. It's mostly a funny movie, and I just really enjoy it. It's like very light. Next, we have Atlantis and the Forgotten City or something. That movie straight up goes to very good as well. I love that movie. Visuals are stunning. It shows people's greed and how they want to, you know, find the unknown, but at the same time, like, destroy it instead of preserve it. And that's what really pisses me off, because, like, in general, people are like that. So this movie is really good. Eye-opener. It's really good. Next, we have Iron Giant. Never seen this movie, so I'm gonna put it in haven't watched. Next, we have an absolute kings and queens movie, Mulan. No doubt about it. I don't think anyone would disagree with me when saying that Mulan is one of Disney's best movies. I love the songs, Reflection, I'm gonna make a man out of you. I actually really like the second part as well, so if you haven't seen the second part, you should check it out. And I can't wait for the new one, like the live action. A lot of people are like, oh my god, there's not gonna be Mushu, there's not gonna be a lot of singing, but honestly, I'm kind of ready for that, because, you know, it's gonna be more realistic, and the actress is great, and from what I saw like a video behind the scenes. It looks absolutely great. So Next movie is Anastasia. Honestly, this movie is very, very good. I love the songs there. It really creeped me out as a kid. Like, it was so scary, I remember. Okay, then we have Tangled. No question, Kings and Queens movie. Honestly, just the best movie out there. Oh, the songs and the visuals of this one. I keep saying this, but it's so good. Literally, the songs from this movie are actually, I think, my favorite. Like Flower Gleaming Glow and like At Last I See the Light. All of these are amazing. Okay, next we have Cinderella, the original one. Honestly, I'm just gonna put this into decent. It's okay. Like, it's fine. It's like, it's, you know, a classic, yeah. But as I said, like Beauty and the Beast, I mean, it's good. Especially Cinderella's story, I don't really like, you know, because it's like, oh, she transforms, you know, and then, like, finds a guy, and then, ooh, true love, whatever. Unrealistic, and yeah, I know it's a Disney movie, and blah, 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 but it's fine. But I'm gonna tell you something. My favorite Cinderella movie is the third one, because they have 3 parts, and honestly, you're not gonna regret it. Just watch the third part. Like, it's not connected to the second. Next, we have The Fox and the Hound. Honestly, never seen this movie, so I'm gonna put it in haven't watched. Okay, next we have Inside Out, and that movie stressed me out so much because of all of the emotions and stuff, but I really liked it. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite, but it's good. I don't think I'll watch it again just because it kind of really stressed me out with the really happy girl and the really sad girl, but the whole idea, you know, of the emotions in your head and like your memories and stuff in your happy places, it's a really great idea. It's just, it's not my favorite, but it was good. It was good. Then we have The Lady and the Tramp, which I've actually never seen. I might have seen it when I was like really, really young, but I have no memory of it. And honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna put it in haven't watched because I can't say anything about it. Next, we have Alice in Wonderland, and honestly, I'm gonna put it in meh. Don't really have like an opinion about it. It's fine. It's not my favorite personally. Next, we have Princess Mononoke. It's another Studio Ghibli movie. Haven't watched this one, but I've heard great things about it, so I'm gonna put it on my watch list. So we'll see. Next, we have Frozen, the original one. Frozen is like good. Honestly, I really liked it. I've seen it a lot of times. Great songs, obviously, you know, we all know Let It Go and all that. So yeah, that just goes to good. But we have Frozen 2, which actually I really liked. I prefer it to the first one, so I'm gonna put that in very good. I really like the songs. The visuals on this one is like the best animated thing I've seen them like till now. Like the details there, if you've watched it, and the details are just amazing. I love how it was like more mature than the first one, and like everyone was going their own way, you know, like Anna was like fighting, you know, to go her own way without Elsa, without Kristoff. Kristoff was without Anna, and like figuring out, you know, his feelings and how he like needs a personality without her. You know, like Olaf being like, oh my god, I'm getting old, and you know, Elsa again going her own way to becoming who she truly is. And I really like that. It was very nice and mature, so I really recommend it. The storyline was actually more interesting, I think, than the first one personally, so you should see it if you haven't. And of course, it's like great song. Next, we have Moana, and that definitely goes to, I'm debating between Kings and Queens and Very Good, but I think I'm gonna put it in Very Good because it's not like, I wouldn't call it my favorite, but it's like this close. You know, I love when Disney represents different cultures and different, you know, types of people, and I really liked it. It's just beautiful, and the songs are great. I keep on saying this for every movie, the songs are great, but it's true, the songs are great. And she saves single-handedly like her whole island and the whole world. Unlike, you know, Cinderella, for example, she doesn't do anything, honestly. Like, it's a great classic, but like, yeah, you know, I like that one. Next, we have Aladdin, without a hesitation, Kings and Queens. Honestly, this one just goes there. I mean, if you haven't watched it, then I have nothing nothing to tell you. I really actually love the live action one. I think it was really good. I think both, like, the live action one was so funny. I love that Jasmine got her own song, which was really great. I was so happy, and it's one of my favorite songs, actually, my favorite Disney songs. Okay, next we have Treasure Planet. Again, without hesitation, Kings and Queens. That movie is so underrated. A lot of people have heard about it, but that's like one of the best movies, animated movies I've ever seen in my life. Like, the idea of it, it's so futuristic, it's so funny, it's kind of scary. It's so beautiful to watch. It's just like, you know, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Next we have Spirited Away, and that's again another Studio Ghibli movie. And honestly, I really love that one. It goes to very good. There we go. You need to watch it maybe 2 times to kind of get it. And it has a lot of background to it. It has a lot of like mythology back to it, and it has a lot of references, so if you're not Japanese you kind of wouldn't get it. I mean, it's interesting to watch even without getting the references. It's like a very interesting story, very like the animation's like really different. The whole idea of it is so different than normal animated movies we've seen, so I really recommend it. And maybe, you know, after you watch it, maybe you can read about the mythology. There's a lot of people explaining it on the internet, so yeah, that goes to very good. Then we have The Prince of Egypt. Honestly, very good again. It's the story about Moses, and that movie is so good. Honestly, the songs from it are just another level. I listen to the soundtrack almost every day. So yeah. Next we have The Croods. It's one of my sister's favorite movies, actually. And honestly, I'm gonna put that in meh. I don't like it. Honestly, didn't do anything for me, wasn't that funny, I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know, you might enjoy it. It really is just kind of, it's a weird one. Maybe I should just watch it again and maybe I'll like it more, but honestly, I don't really like it. Next we have The Emperor's New Groove. That immediately goes to Kings and Queens. That's one of my favorite movies. I literally know the whole movie by heart. Like, it's so funny. That, and Yzma is like one of my favorite villains. She's so funny, and Kronk is amazing. Great. Oh, a meme. Next we have The Red Turtle. I haven't seen this one. Again, it's a Studio Ghibli film. Next we have The Jungle Book. Honestly, that's a very good movie. I like it mostly because of the songs, and I know it in Bulgarian actually. Okay, next we have Coco, and oh my god, this movie, everybody was telling me to watch it and I didn't watch it until like November last year, and that movie is amazing. Like, gives me the feels. It immediately goes to Kings and Queens, and the plot twist, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the plot twist was great. It was just a great movie, really emotional, and you know, family values, music, it's just something I really relate to it. So yeah, it's really good. Next we have Big Hero 6. Again, Kings and Queens. Well, my list of Kings and Queens is just huge. I love Baymax. I love the action, again the plot twist I love. Also, I love that it's in San Fran, Tokyo, like a futuristic kind of, you know, mixed town. I really loved it. I've watched it like probably like 10 times, and that says a lot. Next we have Wall-E, and Wall-E, I think. Haven't seen it, so last but not least, my favorite movie. I mean, I say that for all the Kings and Queens, but one of my favorite movies, How to Train Your Dragon, definitely up there. I love all parts. Third part, when, you know, it finally finished, like the whole series finished, it hit me hard. I was sad. I watched it in the cinema, almost cried. It was great. I really like it. It's so fun, and you know, I like the characters. I love the dragons. I love the animation. It's beautiful. So yeah, guys, this ends it. That's 48 movies. That's it. A lot of, like, obviously I love most of these movies, There's barely any ones in bads and mehs and decents. Honestly, most of the movies are really good. All the movies you guys said are really good, and the ones I haven't watched, I will definitely see. Honestly, if you haven't seen any of the Kings and Queens, please do. Like, they're really, really good. Anywho, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Instagram is down below, same as TikTok and all that crap. Anyways, see you guys. Bye!